Okay, this is my 1973 Ford Mustang. Let's do a quick walk around and we'll go outside and uh, show you outside pictures. There's one wheel. There's another wheel. These wheels all have no curb rash on them. There's the third wheel. And the fourth wheel. And if you look down the body, it is nice and straight. No waves in it. So here, let's go over paint flaws. It's difficult to see, but right here there's what appears to be a crack in the paint. On the front bumper there's a little thing right across here. That is just, I'm not sure what it is. The driver mirror has a little tiny fisheye in it. Right there, I think you can see that. Back here, there's little paint chips coming out of that seam. Also out of this seam. Passenger sill has a couple little places where the door hits. Same way with the driver's side. The driver's sill has a couple little places right there. If you notice, there is no interior door locks. I don't lock convertibles because they're too easy to break into with a knife. These panels are custom panels that I made, and there's a ghost image of a running horse. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a speaker buried there. Wind-up windows. Remote control mirror just on the left side, not on the right side. Cranks on the front and rear windows. These front seats have a power lumbar control right here, and that is for the back adjust. This also slides out. These seats are out of a 1987 Mustang, which bolted right in, no problem. I had them recovered front and rear to kind of look period correct. Let's get in here. Of course, you have your power top. There's a separate video for that. Headlights, and if you have the headlights on and car's not running, you get that buzzer. You also get the buzzer if you have the key in the ignition with the door open. Let's close the door. Tilt wheel is push the turn lever forward, and it tilts up. Also tilts back. Difficult to do that with one hand. Instrumentation wise, tachometer works, fuel gauge works. It doesn't quite indicate full when the tank is full. And the speedometer with a trip odometer. The current mileage says 35761. I do not know if that's I don't know the correct mileage. Oil pressure gauge, ammeter, and temperature gauge, all functional. Aftermarket AM/FM CD. I don't know what else it does. The CD plays MP3s. The air conditioning control is the normal one for the Mustang, but the AC condition air conditioning system is a system of it's an aftermarket system. The clock is a quartz clock, so it ticks instead of sweeps. The steering wheel is a Grant wood. I think it's 15-inch of that style. It looks like my emblem's on crooked. Horn works. Let's turn the power on. Windshield wipers work. And there's a windshield washer, just not pumping up very much. It does work. Let's turn the radio. The radio's off. Standard shift selector, although it has an automatic overdrive. On the face of the armrest is where I just have the control for the radio, which folds away if you want it. Just makes it easier to control. And in here is the wheel lock for the, I think, a McGuard wheel locks. This has normal lighting underneath here for when the doors open, but it also has lights underneath the rearview mirror. An extra cap for the spare tire, full-size spare. The other side has, you can see pictures. Let's do an engine startup. It hasn't run since yesterday, so let's see. It should start up. It breathes to life, and here comes the oil pressure. And this is the engine running. Note that this has been patched. Okay, let's do an acceleration test and a heavy braking test. And I'm completely hands off the wheel.